Good day lovelies, welcome at Band TV, home of Sweet Amiibo. The online world, according to the fictional narrative, erupted like a volcano the moment whispers of a secret romance surfaced. It wasn't slow or gentle, no, it came with the force of 10,000 group chats exploding at once. People rushed to timelines as if the internet owed them an explanation. It's fascinating how quickly audiences jump into detective mode the moment love, secrecy, and celebrity lives mix together. Every little hint, every tiny coincidence becomes evidence. What this moment truly demonstrates is how deeply people connect with their favorite star stories. When fans feel emotionally invested, even the smallest spark becomes a wildfire. And in this case, it wasn't just a spark, it was a fictional narrative of unexpected love that sent everyone scrambling. In a world where entertainment travels faster than truth, the excitement isn't just about what happened, but about what people imagine might have happened. The energy, the tension, the thrill, it's all part of why audiences simply couldn't look away. For months within this fictional universe, fans had been side-eyeing the dynamic between the two stars like seasoned inspectors. Anytime they stood together in a frame, people paused, zoomed, analyzed facial expressions, rewound scenes, rewatched interviews, everything. It's an intriguing part of fandom culture, the ability to detect micro-expressions and interpret them through the lens of romance. The chemistry on screen was described as too smooth, too warm, too effortless. And when something looks too real, the audience naturally wants answers. This speculation didn't just fuel conversations, it kept fans engaged, entertained, and emotionally hooked. Every time these two appeared in a film together, it became an event. Even their silence became suspicious. The more they claimed there was nothing happening, the more people believed something must be happening. That tension, between what fans think they know and what stories tell them not to assume, is part of what made the narrative so addictive. Throughout the story, both actors repeated that they were merely colleagues, maintaining professionalism, boundaries, and privacy. This added another intriguing layer because audiences often struggle to separate performance from reality. When two people act romantic roles convincingly, many viewers assume those feelings must spill over into real life. But in real celebrity culture, and even amplified in fictional dramatization, people have to protect their peace. Public relationships bring pressure, opinions, and unnecessary chaos. Sometimes, even friendly interactions get misinterpreted. So characters denying romance doesn't always mean secrecy, sometimes it means self-preservation. That tension only made fans more determined to figure things out. The more they said, "We are just friends," the more fans whispered, "That's what they all say before the big reveal." And this back and forth, between privacy and public curiosity, built a perfect foundation for the fictional surprise twist that later shook the internet within the story. Then came the fictional catalyst, a leaked engagement video that dropped online like a meteor hitting a calm ocean. The moment it surfaced, everything changed. People clicked before they even finished reading the caption. The video description was cinematic: rose petals, fairy lights, a sunset sky, a rooftop view that screamed romance. It's the kind of moment people dream about, the type that usually stays private. Yet here it was, recorded from a shaky angle like someone hiding behind decor, adding mystery and tension. A leaked moment always hits harder because it feels raw, unscripted, untouched by PR teams. Whether intentional or accidental within the narrative, such videos fuel massive speculation. Is it real? Is it a movie? Is it staged? Is it private? These questions keep viewers refreshing, sharing, discussing, debating. The thrill isn't just the content, it's the chaos that comes with uncertainty. And this fictional leak delivered it in full force. The emotional moment captured in the story made the scene unforgettable. The fictional proposal wasn't just about a ring, it was about vulnerability. The way it was described, shaky breaths, teary smiles, a mix of shock and laughter, created an atmosphere that audiences crave. People love raw emotion, especially when it feels authentic and unfiltered. In this narrative, the moment Sonia covered her face, trying to process what was happening, it felt like watching someone experience a life-changing surprise. That relatability, that purity, draws people in. Viewers aren't just watching love, they are feeling it. And when the described ring slid onto her finger and the atmosphere exploded with emotional intensity, fans didn't stand a chance. they were fully invested. This kind of intimate storytelling doesn't just pull people in, it holds them hostage in the best possible way. The internet reaction in the narrative was immediate and explosive. Social media didn't just whisper, it screamed. Comments poured in faster than anyone could read them. Memes, predictions, throwback clips, highlight reels, all resurfaced as fans tried to make sense of what they just witnessed. The digital world thrives on moments like this, where emotional shock meets collective curiosity. TikTok creators began editing reaction videos before fully understanding the story. Twitter Spaces opened. Group chats buzzed. People who hadn't watched Nollywood in months suddenly returned with popcorn. That's the beauty of a viral moment in storytelling, it unites strangers, fuels conversation, and creates a shared cultural event. Whether people believed it, doubted it, or simply enjoyed the entertainment factor, the fictional engagement turned timelines into full-blown festival grounds of excitement. Bloggers within the narrative didn't waste time, they dove headfirst into research mode. It's a classic online phenomenon. Once a juicy story drops, everyone becomes an investigator. Suddenly, old photos were re-examined, captions were decoded like encrypted messages, and harmless vacations turned into potential love hideouts. Screenshots, zoom-ins, side-by-side comparisons, everything became possible evidence. It shows how digital culture thrives on puzzle solving. People love uncovering what they believe is hidden. In reality or fiction, the thrill isn't just in discovering new information, it's in piecing the clues together and feeling like part of the inner circle. Even if the details were dramatized, audiences enjoyed the hunt. It turned the fictional storyline into an interactive experience, one where viewers felt actively involved, not just passively entertained. The story claimed that the proposal had been planned months in advance, adding weight to the romance. Planning is a sign of intention, of thoughtfulness, of seriousness. It signals that the moment wasn't spontaneous, it was cherished, crafted, and meaningful. Fans love stories where love isn't rushed but nurtured. A man planning every detail, designing a ring, choosing a location, all these touches turn a simple engagement into a fairy tale. And when an audience feels like they are witnessing a love story built on intentional decisions, the emotional investment skyrockets. People swoon over effort. They admire preparation. And they adore the idea of someone taking months to create a perfect memory for the person they love. Even within fiction, such details heighten the emotional impact and deepen the connection between story and audience. Family involvement was also woven into the narrative, with mentions of blessings and approval. This element speaks directly to cultural values where love isn't just between two people but between two families. In many societies, especially in African storytelling, family acceptance is a major milestone. It signals respect, unity, and long-term commitment. Adding this detail into the fictional account made the love story feel richer and more grounded. It introduced maturity into the romance, elevating it from just chemistry to something potentially lifelong. Audiences love when relationships blend love and cultural tradition, because it evokes warmth, nostalgia, and respect. It's more than entertainment, it resonates emotionally and culturally. Of course, no major story is complete without controversy. The fictional narrative showed how quickly the internet began questioning motives, timelines, and secrecy. People wondered why the relationship was hidden, whether fans were misled, and why the proposal surfaced through a leak instead of an announcement. Controversy keeps a story alive. It gives people something to argue about, to dissect, to challenge. That tension between celebration and skepticism adds layers to the drama. It also highlights the relationship between celebrities and public expectation, how viewers feel entitled to know everything, even when privacy is a right. This clash between curiosity and boundaries is part of what made the narrative even more addictive. One of the biggest mysteries in the story was the identity of the person who leaked the video. Theories circled like bees around honey. Was it a decorator? A friend? A jealous rival? A random bystander? This unknown element created suspense that pulled people deeper into the fictional universe. Humans love mysteries, especially ones without clear answers. It allows imagination to run wild. It keeps people talking, guessing, debating. The leak wasn't just a plot point, it was a spark that fueled endless theories. And when a story gives audiences room to wonder, it becomes more engaging and interactive. The narrative closed with anticipation for future events, traditional ceremony, white wedding, public photos, even future milestones. This sense of what comes next keeps people glued. When a story doesn't end abruptly but instead opens a doorway to future excitement, viewers stay invested. They want updates. They want continuation. They want to feel like they are part of an evolving journey. In entertainment, especially online storytelling, anticipation is a powerful hook. It keeps audiences returning, refreshing, discussing, and waiting for the next chapter to drop. Now here's where you come in. After diving into this whirlwind of mystery, romance, and cinematic twists, what do you think about this fictional love saga? Was the secrecy thrilling or unnecessary? Was the leak innocent or planned? And most importantly, do you believe love stories are sweeter when hidden or when shared with the world? Jump into the comments and drop your thoughts. No wrong answers, just vibes, theories, and fun conversation. Let's keep the gist rolling.